This week we'll be making a kojic dip and alpha arbutin whitening soap using the melt and pour base. Hi messy lovers, welcome to my channel. I'm happy to be back this week, and this week we'll be making these beautiful soaps for you. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment and share our content. We would really appreciate that. So let's get into this video. So I have a whitening bar soap I made some time back, and the combination of this is collagen and glutathione in the soap, and I decided to shred it to add it to this soap to increase the potency of this soap. Now we will start measuring out our raw materials, which is glycerin, and then the pack powders, the actives we are using for this production, which is kojic dip and alpha arbutin. And I went ahead to put this in glycerin because this would help melt or dissolve these powders. These powders are good when it comes to lightening the skin and reducing the production of melanin on the skin. Okay, so that's the alpha arbutin going into this mixture. So I'm stirring until it's smooth, and then I'll go ahead to measure out my oils. I have pineapple oil made from home and carrot oil made from home. As you know, I'll be dropping the recipe to this video at the end of the video. So I go ahead and pour in these oils into this active mix, give it a good stir. Make sure I scrape down the sides of this jug, making sure everything is very well incorporated, and then I go ahead to do a double boiler. Then while that is going on, I decide to get my goat milk, melt and pour soap base and dice this up. Of course, you guys know that goat milk contains lactic acid that helps to brighten up the skin, and so that is my preference today for the base. You can use any base of your choice. There are lots of base out there you can use, but I will be using the goat milk soap base. So I'll dice this up behind the cameras and come back with the finished diced soap base. Now for my actives, I make sure that this doesn't exceed 85 degrees Celsius because you need to melt it from 75 to 85 degrees Celsius. That is when it starts melting properly. Okay, so once I take that out, I put in my soap base on the double boiler to have it melt down. Once that is melting down, I go in with my soap shreds into the mold. Okay, you can have these soap shreds in the bowl and then you pour your melt and pour into the shreds, but I decided to put it in the mold first. Now I am pouring the warm melt and pour base into my active, and I'm making sure I'm stirring this properly very well to have it incorporated, and make sure that whatever has not dissolved is going to dissolve in there. And then this is on very low heat, and I pour that mixture into the full batch of goat milk melt and pour base. And I am watching this very closely, checking the temperature from time to time, making sure that this is not exceeding the degrees that it should be on. So I'm stirring this and making sure everything is fully incorporated, and then I go ahead to pour this into my mold. Now I didn't use any fragrance oil because this shredded soap is already very scented and it's coming through already, so there was no need using any fragrance oil. Now what you saw me spritz on this soap is rubbing alcohol, and it helps to take away the bubbles you saw. Now I'm going in with my spatula to make sure that the soap shreds I put on top is very much getting into the soap, so that by the time I am unmolding this soap, they don't start falling off. So that's why I'm trying to beat them down. Now I'll put this in the freezer and allow this to set for about 2 to 3 hours, and then bring it out once it's solid hard. I'm unmolding now, and this is what this soap looks like now. Now please ensure that when you are pouring your goat milk base into the mold, especially when you're working with the shredded soaps, make sure you tap down. If you look closely, I have little bit of pockets in my soap. You can see those at the down part of the soap. Okay, so you want to tap down to ensure that you don't have those pockets at the end of the day, so you have a smooth looking bar. So I'll go ahead and cut my soap using a knife because this soap is rock hard, okay, and I cannot use my soap cutter to cut this soap. If not, it's going to break the strings of my soap cutter. So I'm going in with a knife, so you have to make sure that your hands are quite straight when cutting the soap, so you can have straight cuts, which I didn't get at this point because I started from my left. So if I had started from the right hand side, which I'm starting from now, I think I got more straight bars. Okay, so cut this up and make sure you seal in a nylon, because glycerin draws moisture from the air to the soap and they start sweating. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have bagged them and it's airtight to keep them away from sweating. Okay, ladder test. You know guys, I love to do ladder tests so you see what our end product looks like. And guys, I didn't even need to rub this soap for a long time. It already started foaming so much. Yes, so this is a lovely bar to try, and I hope you guys will be trying out this tutorial, this soap. It smells so good, and I can't wait to use it. It's home use, so I can't wait to use it. Please like, subscribe, comment, share our videos, and also let us know the kind of content you like to see on our channel. Please also note that the required usage rate for the actives I used in this production is 2% to 5%. However, I used what I had available at home, which was 1%. I hope you love these soaps. They came out so beautifully well, and I hope you will be trying out these bars very soon. Thank you so much guys for watching. Until I come your way next week, happy soaping.